So I guess it's recording, seems like. Yeah, another day, another video vlog, diary, whatever the hell you want to call it. Video vlog, diary, at the place of my crash on my bad e-scooter. Crap ass e-scooter with the insane tire wobbles. So like my eyes just flicker a lot of the ride, like from all the wobbling. Nice weather today. So I actually just want to see if there's blood anywhere from my huge crash. Probably not. Can't seem to see any. Some berries on the ground. It doesn't seem like I can find anything at all. Just wanted to do some more walking. Definitely helping out how I feel. Both physically and mentally. So I think I'm gonna go left right here. I'm gonna avoid most people possible, I think. Probably. So we're gonna do that. My legs are a bit tired because I've been walking quite a lot. I've been doing it at night because my day rhythm is just completely fucking broken. So I'm just walking at night for a few hours before bedtime. Also helps me sleep, so that's good. And there's like no people outside, which is also nice. Less just me outside, pretty much, almost. It's nice. Not all that traffic noise and shit like that. I think the first place we were at is it like a kindergarten or something. Here is a mountain bike trail right here, and I've ridden it with my Joyer S10 with a friend of mine who's into mountain biking, and I dusted him so bad. But I have two engines, of course, and big motherfucking 60 volt battery and two 1000 watt engines, so I was just flying. And it was so much fun riding this trail. But yeah, it's these e-scooters doesn't seem like they're meant for it. Like you have only one metal pillar that I'm thinking like it's gonna probably break after too much abuse like that, probably. But yeah, it's an insane amount of fun though. I definitely gotta say. So if you could just sometimes take out the post and check if it's breaking, and then buy a new one to put in, then I mean it would be one of the most fun sports around for sure. It's just so much fun, man. Just using the back towards the slope for your back foot. Then you could actually control the back end when you were braking around corners, like sliding around corners. So much fun, dude. And up and down the mountain bike areas, it's so cool, man. The only thing was that it bottomed out sometimes, like the bottom of the scooter, like over, like whoop, when it went like straight up and straight down. So that's not too good. Like it's not meant for it originally, of course, but holy shit, it's a lot of fun, dude. And then you get a straightaway and you just slam and whoop in the forest area. It's just and in between trees, and yeah, so much fun, man. I just remember when my friend caught up to me. He was like almost dying, and I was just like, come on, dude. But, yeah, he was just pedaling like crazy, couldn't keep up. So he's like, I'm gonna go home, this is not fun, dude, you're too fast. So yeah, but, I had a lot of fun though. Come on, dude. Yeah. Also did it with another friend of mine who has had a electric scooter, also a big one, but mine were quite a bit faster, so I was cheating a little bit, you could say. But yeah, so much fun. There's also like a mountain bike track, or like more with just where it goes really, where you go up to the top and then go down different paths. And you could do like jumps and shit like that, but we also did that with our electric scooters. And my friend, he fell a couple of times. I never fell on it, so that was good. Actually, only twice that I fell on my electric scooter, and both times were the exact same reason. It was actually because I was rolling too slow. And like in those mountain bike trails, they often go like in a U. So you're like down in a trail, and e-scooters don't have the biggest of wheels. And I was going really slow, pretty much just stopped. And then the first time I was like looking back because I was gonna see where my friend was at. And then I turned the steering a little bit to the right, and it was going so slow that it could not go up the slope. So instead of just going up the slope, it just went a little bit up, and then it went like that and to the right side. And then I was like, oh no, and I was looking behind me, I wasn't even looking forward, so I could just feel like the steering wheel going to the side. And I was like at a walking speed or something, and then just quickly fell on my but of course nothing happened really when you're just like walking speed. And that happened twice, the same stupid mistake where I'm going too slow. Actually, if I was going faster, then it would have pushed me up that U, that small tracks they use for the, of course with the big mountain bike wheels, those you can easily get in and out of those even at slower speeds, but on the small wheels it just couldn't push up because I was rolling so slowly, and then it just turned sideways with the it's so stupid, man. Yeah, but like nothing happened to me or the e-scooter. The only time something happened with my e-scooter was actually my friend who well, it did get a little bit of scratching, but nothing broken or anything. The only time something broke on it was I was out with my friend. He was supposed to buy it because I thought it was too heavy to carry up to second floor up and down all the time. So he wanted to buy it from me. So he had it at his place until he got the money. But then we got into electric skateboards instead, though. But we were out on a trip where I used the new e-bike that I bought, and then I was just going like 25 kilometers an hour, so not super fast. And he had like his helmet on, so he couldn't hear for shit that I was saying. Like I made the route, and then I accidentally made it up a road, so I had to go up there for it to continue. So I said that to him. I don't think he caught it. So I was just slowly moving up until it showed the route again on my phone. So right when I got to it, I just slammed my brakes. And he was apparently just looking behind him and didn't notice I was braking. So he noticed it too late. And then he ran right up in my ass and fell. So I just looked like it was quite a funny one. Hi. Like I just felt, because the e-bike is just with those fat bikes with those big wheels. So I just felt like a little bump, and like, what the fuck was that after I was braking. So, and then I just looked to the side and I saw him rolling around. Ouch, my foot! So yeah, he hurt his foot a little bit. So yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Didn't you see me braking, dude? Or get around me at least or something? Oh my god, yeah, hilarious shit, dude. Well, I didn't get hurt at all. I just felt like boom. He literally ran right up into my big wheel with his small wheel on the e-bike or on the e-scooter, and then a little plastic thing that protects a bolt that goes through the back wheels. It broke. I don't think much else broke. Maybe some scratches, but like nothing broke after it other than that, I think, from what I remember. It's sold now, so hopefully that was the only thing that I noticed, at least. I hope the new owner is happy with it. I actually saw him at the train station where he was just with the e-scooter, so he's still using it. That's nice. So it's nice. Also nice to have it sold, because I got like 40 messages with people wanting to buy it, and oh my god, it's just so many people wanted to buy that shit. Also a fun as hell e-scooter for sure. Man, I kind of miss it, especially going on that trail after talking about it and watching that trail. It was an immense amount of fun, man. I'm thinking like skateboards might be fun. I don't know if you can slide them around corners. Probably harder since you can't push. I don't know, maybe you can actually, I don't know. It's probably, since you don't have something to hold on to, it's probably harder, much harder, I would say. But yeah, what a lovely weather today. It's just perfect temperature. It's like 21 degrees. Like last couple of days, been way too hot during the daytime. That's where it was like I don't know, 26 to 28 or something, and with high humidity it was just god awful. You're just sweating your balls off. But today 21 degrees, almost perfect, pretty damn nice. So perfect weather for a walk. Yeah, always like to go into the forest, but sadly though I can still hear traffic in this small forest because it's really close to a highway, or not, I don't know if it's called a highway, like a big road with a lot of traffic. Is highways like the, I'm not sure, maybe there's a highway. Yeah, I think you just call it, I think you call it a highway, but it's not like where you can drive like 110 kilometers an hour, but still like the main road where all the traffic, well, a lot of the traffic is. So, as always, if anyone is watching, listening, whatever, how have your day been? If it's been good, great, man. But probably not. This is more. It's a nice thing to just have a diary. Plus, if I meet like, if there jumps out like a big beautiful animal, then I'll always have it on recording. Plus, it makes me have something to do while I walk, and I go through like different kind of things in my brain and things that happened. It's like having someone to talk to without having someone to talk to, you know? I think it's probably good for my ADHD, I don't know. It feels nice. And I practice my freaking English a lot. So hopefully it's understandably for everyone. You're all able to understand. Oh, wow, look at that weird kind of bug. It looks kind of like a butterfly. Oh, it's missing half its wing. Oh, that's sad. Oh, it can still fly though. That's impressive. I don't know if you could see it on the imaging there. Image is there. So the next thing is I feel so much better. I think it's all the walking. So a lot less stomach issues today. It's just such a relief to have much less, well, of course, pain. Pain is a shit in, well, it's just not good. to have a lot of pain. So yeah, that's nice. Walking, it's the best fucking medicine ever. Well, it's good medicine for sure. Do it, like, just do it several hours a day. Like a small one, it's just not enough. Definitely not for me. Like, if I get into a period where I get like at least 18,000 or around that steps every day, after like 2 to 4 weeks, I'm just gonna feel like a billion times better. So that's kind of my goal here, is to get in a lot of walking, a lot of steps. But I've been doing it mostly at night though, especially also because of the temperature, but also my fucked up day rhythm, and also being nice with not all the traffic noises and shit like that. Like, using the magnet is actually kind of nice, because right now the microphone is kind of hidden, which might have also contributed to like the video I put out yesterday on the PEV channel, where I was riding my e-scooter. Like, I'm not sure, like next time I'm gonna ride and talk, I'm gonna put the microphone outside, but it's probably not gonna make a difference though. But I was like thinking maybe my collarbone, but it's shaking, like the e-scooter is like shaking like crazy, but the camera probably doesn't perceive it because of the rock steady feature, like really good at balancing out the video. But if I didn't have that on, it would just be like so messy, because those wheels are so unbalanced, or whatever it's called, man. It's just so that makes your voice, especially with some sounds I noticed, it just sound like and then it sounds like you're trembling or something. It sounds so bad, man. That's annoying, man. It would be nice if I could fix those goddamn tires so they aren't super wobbly. I never experienced anything as wobbly as that. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so this is actually the mountain bike. Should we go out? This is the road that I was talking about, the main road here. Highway, as you can see, a lot of traffic. I don't know if you can hear it though. Traffic galore. Big field. That's a lot of Denmark, a lot of fields. We have with all the farmers farming, making food for us to eat, and using all their chemicals, I guess also for us to eat. Consume. We consume it all. We're consumers. So now we're actually on the mountain bike trail, so let's hope someone is not going to kill us. I think we're going in the opposite direction, which is best, I think, because then you can see instead of someone coming from behind you. Probably the best, so we can quickly jump to the side and hopefully don't hurt ourselves. So yeah, we are on a bit dangerous tour right now. Let's just hope no one comes, or we can quickly get in the way, at least out of the way, I mean. Like if they'll probably be annoyed if you like, oh, you're ruining my lap time or something, because I was being in the way. But hey, I was being told that it's okay to walk on this as well, so yeah, I think we're all Gucci. Gucci. Oh my god. We're right next to the highway now, pretty much. Like, it's right there. Cars are like 20 meters from me now or something. Hello, cars. This is one of the reasons I often enjoy other forests that are not so close to the traffic. Like, it's very noisy. but this one I live very close to, so that's a big advantage. But for my next walk and talk, vlogging, whatever the fuck, definitely gonna go somewhere else, for sure. Yeah, maybe the place I was last time, and then go further into the left side of the forest from the direction I come from. Then there's a beautiful pathway there that I really like going to. But if not, then some other foresty area that I could go to. There are several options. So yeah. This one is called, what the fuck is the name? Why can't I remember? I think I actually said it in the beginning. This is called low accuracy, can't see my details. Bangsebo Skoven, I think, forest. Bangsebo. And I'm pretty damn certain that I've spent some time here as a kid on the at that where there is the kindergarten now. Pretty sure I've been there with my family sometimes, where we played a lot of games and stuff with both parents and children, with all my cousins. I remember we sometimes did that. It was amazing, I think, as far as I remember. Don't remember much of it, sadly. I hope I did. I wish I did, I mean. I wish. So yeah. So should we just head back to the main road right now? I think we're just gonna do that, I think. Yeah. So here I've been skating a lot. I think this place is probably in my, yeah, it is in one of my skateboard videos or more, I think. It's a nice pathway through the forest. Sadly, of course, a lot of debris. And when you're using like a belt driven skateboard, it's not good to have a lot of debris. Just get caught in the belt, and yeah, that's not good. So yeah, I really want to, like, you want to try, but it's expensive to just try and buy and all that shit. Like a gear driven, like my next street board is definitely gonna have gear drive, so I can try that out. And now I'll be able to try out a TKP. The reason though I didn't buy the Explorer Pro with gear drive, which I thought a lot about trying, but if I don't enjoy pneumatic wheels, then on the and I still like the TKP setup, then I can always try it with what's it called, with street wheels. So I don't think you can do that on, because the gear ratio is locked, and I don't know if they have the right sockets or whatever it's called to use street wheels on the gear drive. So yeah, probably go for an insane amount of acceleration with that high gear ratio though, and then small street wheels, whoop. It's just gonna take off. That will probably be fun though. So yeah, maybe a bit unsafe, I don't know, but fun. You should just be able to adjust the acceleration in the app then. Yeah, high gear ratio, acceleration. We're on motionsslangen. The yellow, I think that's the main one. And I think there is blue or black or something like that for like afstikker, like off roads that usually I think leads back to the main one. was some birds running around here. I think I saw, yeah. It was a little soul sword, I think it was. Hello. It was a female soul sword. I don't know much about birds, but I definitely know that female soul swords, I don't know what the name of those are in English, but they are like brownish and the males are black. And probably a lot of different colors that maybe we can't see. I don't know. Danish, I don't know what culture call it. It's like fermented milk. 2 types of fermented milks. Some sugar, pasteurized eggs, citron, naturally aromas, vanilla. What is that? It's like a ice, or what's it called? Vanilla extract. So there's like not much chemicals here, just good, easy drinking meal. And just had the egg thing, then you get a little bit of like protein and shit compared to like normal ones. Tastes really good. It's like a Danish. Usually eat it with these very dry biscuits, but I just drink it like this. So if I went to the right side here, then I would go home, but I'm gonna continue a bit. I definitely have more energy. So you gotta use that energy to get more energy. It's that's a good thing to do. Walk. This is the place where there was a lot of debris, and there still is, I can see, from all the trees. So much debris here on the ground. So not the best place for skateboarding. Some water, and that looks very bad. Don't drink that. I remember I one time tried to, there was this what's it called, creek or whatever it's called, that goes through the city and to many cities, like pretty long one. I was like, I'm gonna follow it, but it was kind of impossible many places, so I had to walk around and try on the other side and stuff like that. And then I walked a long time next to that creek, all the way to another city, and then a little bit. But then at some point I couldn't get any further. Oh look, that looks nice though. Some goddamn idiots. I don't even know if it's legal though. They've built all the way down to the thing, so it's impossible to get any further. So I actually had to go up through their backyard because I couldn't get past all the things they built for like their horses and shit. So the only way for me was to either go back a long way again from where I came, or go up through their backyard and then and then go back another way. And I did that, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" "Oh, I'm just passing through. Bye bye." So I think they got a little bit mad. Hey, I was trespassing, I know that. Like if in America, I'll probably have been shot on the place. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? But I think they probably was doing something illegal. Like those creeks, you should be able to get to from everywhere, I think, and walk past. But yeah, so if I ever one time do that again, I'm gonna walk on the other side of it. Yeah. So then I know that. Yeah. Damn, my English is fucking crappy, I think, right now. Did I know that? Then I would know that. I feel like my English is, and this is probably good practice. Someday I'm gonna be super great at it, for sure. But like when I was in London, I got a lot of praise for it, but I feel like my English is kind of bad right now. I've got like a lady with a, she has like, she was English but had Asian, she was Asian descendants. What is it called? like she looked Asian, but very nice lady. She was there with her son. We talked a bit while we were in the queue to get in, and she told me that my English, and she was one of the first persons that I talked to like a lot, or a lot, well, for a little bit there. But so I was kind of nervous speaking English to people in the beginning. But she told me that she thought my English was like, wow, she said like, wow, your English is like perfect. Wow. So that was nice. And I had that like I got a lot of praise for my English, so that was really nice. Like several times by people. Just like when they asked where I'm from, then I was like, wow, your English is perfect, or really good, or yeah. So that was really nice. Both nice and bad, because I'm not the best at receiving praises. I'm like, I don't know where to put myself. Like, oh, thank you, I guess. I'm like, I'm just never comfortable receiving praises too much. Definitely not too much, but it's kind of a love-hate thing, because it's nice that you're praised for something if they think you're good at it. No, it's nice to be acknowledged that in that, but also just feel super self-conscious right away. It's like, or just more so not feeling worthy of praise, I guess. So I'm like, I don't like this. So that's just probably my shitty self-worth. That's, well, it's shitty. So my feelings of self-worth is shitty. So when someone says something positive about me, I'm like, no, don't do that. This ain't right, dude. I'm very self-critical. But like when I talk about, I can probably sound like a complete like someone who's full of himself. But I just talk about something that has impressions on me, and that had an impression on me, for good and bad. But yeah. Oh, where do we go here? This looks, it's been a long time since I've been here actually. But I used to walk there a lot. You can walk down the creek, that one that I followed. But I'm not sure which way though. I think it's left though, but the right looked super tempting though. We're gonna try left. We can always go back. I actually think it was the other one, the other way around, but we'll see. Oh, there are the train tracks. So yeah, I should have went the other way. unless I can go down over here. So it looks so different. Like nature always changes. So things look way different than what I'm used to. I used to walk here so much. Like a girl that I really liked. We further down this path, when they didn't have the what's it called? The blockade, the fence, so you could just easily go over the train tracks. Like we were going down the hill there at the train tracks, because there's a forest on the other side that I often went over the train tracks to get to. But and I was like, should I help you out, when she was walking down the ow, this is stinging, ouch. Oh my god, this is not a good place, dude. I'm gonna fucking turn around, dude. It's overgrown and it's stinging, all this shit. Yeah, it's too overgrown here. That's not good. But what I was saying, like, it was a funny story. Like, I remember, like, man, that's the person in my life that I miss the most, that I don't have in my life anymore. She was an amazing person. M. Well, that's the first letter of her name. She's just so fun. I felt like we had this insane, like, understanding, chemistry. Like, we laughed about the same kind of shit. We had a real connection there. So yeah, and I screwed it up because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm the stupidest person alive, probably. Yeah, definitely. But the thing that the more I just miss her, having her in my life, because she had such a huge impact in my life. She was, yeah, one that understood me, I felt like, and I understood her. I had been going through a lot that she was going through, so I knew what she was feeling like for a lot of the things she was going through. She was going through a lot of difficult things at that time. But man, she was such an amazing person. We had like some amazing days together, and especially like one at a party where she got drunk, before she got really drunk. Like we were walking outside and at the rundkørsel, at the roundabout, and like we were just laughing and having the best time. That's the best day I had. Well, I haven't had as good as a day since then, and that's been like over 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, so that was an amazing day. She is an amazing person. She has a family now, which I'm happy about. She's gotten so far, man, and probably would never have gone that far with me, so that makes me really happy. But also sad that I don't have her in my life. Like, it would be too complicated, and I don't want to mess anything up with her life or anything. But man, I miss having her in my life. She is an amazing person. Here's a nice place that I've walked a lot. Like sometimes you can hear the water just, it's like cologne kind of color, brownish. Like you hear the rustling of the water. You probably can't hear it, but it's not very loud today. Also a little bit of the background noise with the traffic. But I love the calming sound of a creek with water just floating down the creek and hitting the stones and making sounds. That's such a nice sound, and this is a nice place. I also walked it a lot with a old friend of mine who sadly don't live in Denmark anymore. He's a really nice guy. We walked here a lot of times. We did a lot of walks together. I always have a hard time finding friends who who liked to go on walks with me, but he was one who pretty much always said yes, pretty much. Always wanted to go for a walk, and he was a really nice guy to talk to. Smart young fella. So yeah, he's actually married to someone in the USA. The US of A. Wow, look at those colors. I don't know how well it's gonna be picked up. Wow, it looks awesome. Why is it that brownish color though? It's something with the light or something in the water, or that's fascinating. Oh, some flies disturbing me. No, get away. I don't like you, fly. I don't want to marry you. I want to marry that other one. Nah, we don't know each other anymore. And she's like engaged. She has a kid. I'll never want to disturb her happiness in any way possible. And like, she's of course not interested with me anymore. I'm almost completely certain, but I'm happy that she seems happy. But man, still, like, it's normal to be selfish in these things, but I just miss having her in my life for those short amount of time I did. We're only dating for like 2 weeks, I think, but before that we knew each other for some months, I think, maybe half a year to a year, half a year, I don't know. So a funny thing though, like, that's when you know that someone is on your wavelength. Like, the first time I ever met her, like at this get together where you meet other people with who has psychological issues. Let's just be real and say whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, that's where I met her. And the first time I ever met her, I was like with the ADHD, I'm like, okay, I need to exercise. I need to get some of the energy out. So I was like, I can't remember if she was the first one I asked, maybe. But then I asked, oh, do you want to go for a walk? And I don't think I ever spoke to her. Maybe like a few words or something. First time I ever met her, she was like, sure, with some random guy. So wow, that was so much fun. I was teasing her, I remember, because there was this other guy who was actually a friend of mine, and it was any oh my god, I got cobweb in my face. Hopefully no spider, but anyone could tell that he was, well, madly in love with her. So I was like teasing her with that. Hey, what about that guy there? Ah, she just got so annoyed. That was funny, man. Oh, she is a great person, hopefully still, I think. Yeah, that was a funny one. Like, who the fuck would accept, like, with some random dude, like, hey, do you want to go for a walk? Like, I could be some crazy person, which probably am a crazy person, but at least I'm not violent or anything. So yeah, that was good times, man. Definitely had some great times. I remember, like, we were dancing at that party. I was just dancing, and some of the other ones was as well. And she did this crazy dance move, man. I wanted her to do it so much afterwards. It looked so cool, man. I was like, where did you get those moves? It looks crazy cool. And I even tried to learn it as myself, but like, yeah, I tried for like 15 minutes. I don't know. I felt like sometimes I almost got it, but nah, I was probably way off. It's hard to learn that one, but it looks super cool. And then that was so funny. Like, maybe a week later or very shortly after, then on Reddit someone pops up with that same kind of move that she could do with her knees, and then I found out it was like a normal kind of dance you actually did together, and then you did in just solo. That was the type it was, actually. I even figured out what kind of dance it was, which I don't remember, of course. But normally a dance you did with others. Actually, in my brain I now remember I've seen others do it, like the dance. But then you just do it by yourself and move forward, and it looks super cool, man. But I saw like a lady who did that and had like a ton of upvotes on Reddit. And I was like, hey, that's the same one you did. And she then wrote, oh, do I look that stupid? She hated herself so much. Which made me sad, of course, because holy shit, she's an amazing person, right? But yeah. And that dance looks super cool. Also when she did it. Looks super awesome. But she never did it again. I'll just try to egg her into trying doing it again, but yeah. It was the alcohol made her be able to do it, I guess, but in front of others. But I even remember she told me, like, with how I was dancing, like, it looks like you're like the music is in you, something, I don't know, some positive things. She said something positive about my dancing, but I was just like moving to the music just in random ways. I don't know. I do probably a crazy person kind of dance. I just do whatever the fuck my body tells me to do, and probably seen a lot of dancers in my life that I thought was cool and try to mimic that a little bit. I don't know. I just move my body. I can remember when I was in at a club, like the doorman probably apparently had seen me dance. I was like, oh, I like your dance moves, dude. You go crazy out there. Oh, thank you, man. So that was a positive experience when. So yeah. But I also had the exact opposite experience though, when I was just trying to dance and have fun. And then some what is it called? Yeah, some young people, way younger than me, was like, oh, this guy's fucking stupid and crazy, thinking that about me, and like making fun of me. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna dance anymore tonight. Fuck those guys. That's not very nice, man. I'm just trying to have some fun. So yeah, don't be, no matter what your age is, just have fun. Don't be a dick towards others just because they dance in a weird way like I do sometimes probably. I just try to have fun, man. But it's not nice when someone is laughing at you and shit like that, pointing fingers. So yeah. So when others try to get me out of dance, nah, I'm done for tonight. Fuck those guys. Ruin my night. Yeah, be nice to each other, man. It's an important thing. Why am I always talking? I feel like I'm talking so loud. Probably don't need to. Well, it's probably because my hearing is super shit. And I'm too old and I've heard too much loud things throughout my life. Or I don't know why the fuck I'm talking so loud. I feel like I can't hear myself if I don't talk this loud. But I feel like also, wait, am I talking really loudly? Because it feels like exhausting. So maybe I'm just talking very loud. But also I feel like when I try to speak, if I talk really not loudly, then I don't know if I make the words sound correctly, because I can't hear them myself very well. So yeah, I'm sorry if I talk very loud. So yeah, now we're actually almost back again. A nice walk and talk about that old amazing, not old, she's not old, she's way younger than me. She's like almost 10 years, 9 years I think, younger than me. So yeah, a little bit of talk about that and how much I miss her having her in my life. But I just hope she's super happy. And that's the yellow building that was in the beginning where it came from. I don't know if you can see my e-scooter is still there, so that's good. So I can get back home without having to walk back home. And also, yeah, suck to lose your scooter, of course. My wobbly, shitty, cheap ass e-scooter. Man, I would love to fix that, but I don't want to spend too much on this cheap ass scooter. And yeah, annoying as fuck with all the wobbling. Look at that big beautiful tree. I don't know if you can see it, the top. That's a big one. I think it's an eat. Yeah, that's an eat say. That's a big beautiful one. Here's a good place. I was riding on RC cars. With RC cars, this area is pretty good for that. So I did that often here. Anyways, my scooter next to the garbage, which pretty it makes sense, it is garbage. Anyways, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.